in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Never sour, I'm just smoking something much louder.
She asked me if I do this every day. I said so many times she rode the wave, not so often. It's down to do it either way. Often, baby, I can make that rain.
Hey loves. I'm back for like 3 months I'm guessing. IDK how I've been gone, I'm really sorry, I just had some problems and other shitty stuffs, but I'm back. So this episode is basically about the doctor and the doctor's wife, also Haru Tsukishima, like I said in the previous chapter. Warning, this might be a little sad. Earlier when Tsukishima ran outside, Finn lets out a sigh and turns his chair around facing the window. There you go, I said it, now what are you gonna do? As he said those words he turns his head to the right looking at another male who slowly heads out from the darkness. He's changed so much, but yet he's still the same as always. You sure you really want this kid? I've made my choice 3 years ago, and I don't regret anything. Whatever you say, kid. So how's your so-called experiment going? I just need the right blood. Silence filled the room for a moment until it was cut off by a knock on the door. Come in. The door opens to reveal the nurse, who is carrying 5 test tubes filled with blood. As far as I remember there were only 3 patients. Oh, I tricked 2 idiots to get their blood earlier. I guess I can't blame you. Oh, if it isn't Haru. Ugh, I thought I'd never see you again, bitch. My. Haru, you're always so cold, it makes me want to suck your blood so badly. You really piss me off. Another male appeared behind Haru, grabbing his waist, to which made Haru twitch. Your waist is so small, are you really not feminine? Hands off me, you pervert. As Haru tries to slap him, but before he could, the taller male holds his hand by the wrist, then takes a lick of his neck, making Haru flinch. The hell? You're getting me so thirsty. That's not fair, Haru. Let go of me. I prefer not to. As he was about to bite Haru, he was interrupted by Finn. That's enough, both of you, especially you, Calvin, control yourself. The taller male then lets go of Haru and sits on the couch. Man, you're no fun. And you do nothing but being a perv. Tessa, what? TSK. Now then, Yachi, bring those test tubes inside. See ya later, little cutie. She then heads out, and as she goes, Finn follows, leaving the 2 males behind. Really, they had to leave me with you? Oh come on, I'm not that bad. Ugh, shut up. Why so cold? You were never like this when I first met you. People changed numbers. Ah, you're so cute when you're mad, Yano. I honestly hate you so much. As Haru was about to walk away, Calvin grabs his hand and pins him down on the couch, while gripping both Haru's hands by the wrist tightly. What the hell? Let go of me. SHHHH, you don't want the patients to wake up now, do you? How about you shut up and let me go this instant? Damn, you really don't have any more manners left in you. How about you shut your pedophile ass? I'm gonna have to discipline you then. Calvin leans closer to Haru's face as he lets out a smirk, and then whispers to Haru's ear, I'm gonna have fun drinking your blood. Haru's eyes widen, and he flinched at what Calvin said.
I just broke up with my ex, now I'm already single, I don't really know what's next.
I was lazy to shade it properly, don't mind my horrible edit. Also, I used anime references, credits to those. Calvin lost control and proceeded to bite ℓ 2 more times. ℓ started to have a blurry sight and then blacks out. Calvin noticed that ℓ wasn't moving, so he stopped and lets out a big sigh. It only took me 3 bites to knock you out. You're really fragile, aren't you? Calvin removes his coat and lays it on top of ℓ and heads out of the room. As he was walking, Finn stopped him and looks at him with an annoyed expression. Looks like I won the bet. I was never planning to drink his blood in the first place. Oh, we all know how much you need blood, besides sooner or later you might lose your control, big brother, so better make a wise choice. TSK, just how much did you drink? Calvin chuckles and then stared at Finn with bloody red colored eyes, to which made Finn in shock. Enough to finally get my strength back, he said as he grinned. You punk. You better hurry, or I'll have to dismiss you, Finn ℓyeäsuka, right in front of little ℓ. Finn lost it and grabbed Calvin's collar with an angry face. Or what's the matter? Don't you dare include ℓ into this. Calvin let out a slight laugh before removing Finn's hands off him. You're really that much into the kid? How pathetic of you, big brother. Shut your ass. How about this instead then? I'll not kill you in front of him, but I'll kill him instead. How's that? He said with a huge grin. Don't you dare lay a finger on him, he said with a very deep angry tone. Tessiya, later so-called king that soon will be dead. He disappeared into thin air after saying those words. Explanation. Finn is the king of all vampires and Calvin is his younger brother. Ever since they were young, their mother died after giving birth, and so they were left with their dad, who did all his best to make both his sons happy. But as soon as Finn turned 14, they got a new saying that their father had a hard stroke, and so Finn, being the oldest, became the king. But he didn't like it. As he became king, his brother Calvin grew jealous. Calvin tried multiple times to kill his own brother, but every time he does, he always fails. Since Finn started training himself to grow strong, Calvin knew and started to train as well. As Finn turned 16, Calvin completely vanished, so he never saw his brother until that very day when he moved to the outside and tried to live a normal life like a human. He saw his brother. They were rough at first, but managed to try and accept each other. Once again, 3 years after they made up, Finn found the love of his life, who was a doctor, who offered Finn to also become a doctor. Finn agreed because he wanted to save people. He doesn't want to let anyone lose someone special to them. They then got married, and a year later he met an unusual patient, aka Haruto Kishima. He's never met a young fellow with such sorrow feelings. He wanted to save him from those feelings, but in the end he couldn't, because on the very last day of Haru's treatment, he had lost 2 people. The boy who had wished to be a normal and the love of his life. Though he tried to bring both back to life, he managed to save Haru, but he tried so hard to bring back his love, but yet there was still something missing to complete the experiment, and that was pure blood. It's been a while, and he's still searching, but it's also soon to be his death if he doesn't feed on human blood. End of explanation. Finn stared at the boy who was resting in peace. I wonder why your feelings are so sorrow until now. What is it that you're upset about? Back then I thought I was, because you wanted to be normal, but until now you're still upset